There's not even going to be a funny intro. This one's like semi-serious. So, this is me explaining a reason why I started to think humanity is God's worst creation, his biggest failure. Shaved my head. I know. It's cold in here though. So, apparently last year, January 26th, 2024, there was this fake UPS driver who murdered half a family. So, pretty sure it started, they were knocking on the door, one of them was knocking on the door, and I think the older son, they didn't answer for a bit, and, the older son, when they were leaving, actually, when they were walking away, the older son went out, and then they got back to the door. UPS man held him at gunpoint, I believe, and then they came in and interrogated everybody, threatened a young child, and they cooperated. They gave them everything they had, all the money they had. And the drivers, for some reason, shot the husband right in the head, went out. Next victim was the mom. Again, shot in the head in her own bedroom. Third victim, oldest son, about 20 years old. Just barely became an adult. The two children were left spared, but probably traumatized. And it just breaks me how people can actually have this much hatred for random strangers they don't even know. I'm not really a hateful person. I usually don't hate people I'm around with. Hate is a strong word that I don't really use often. If I ever say I really hate someone, I usually don't mean it fully. Back in 7th grade, I said I hated this one kid. I didn't truly hate him. I didn't like him, yeah. Never truly hated him. It's insane how actual human beings can process even committing that act. Half a family just dead because of some greedy people. Just turning off my dash cam. So, sorry if this one's not funny. I know I'm usually a, pretty outgoing, funny dude. But not this time. I don't know how I just heard about it yesterday on Christmas Day. It's sad I heard it on Christmas Day. I don't know, why I didn't hear about it back then. Pretty sure this is probably talked about before, but better late than never. Shut up. It's disgusting how brutal people can be. Humanity is God's greatest failure, and I'll forever live by it. I know, friendly fire. I'm a human. I don't really do actual bad things. And I still hate humanity. I hate humanity for everything. We deserve nothing but the worst. Just makes me think, why were we created just to act like this? I wonder what was going through their heads. Like, let's break into a house, family of 4 here. Well, full families. 5. Family of 5. Let's break into a family of 5. Five's home. Take everything they have, kill the parents and the oldest son. Let's do that. That sounds really cool of us. I'm sure we'll get a whole bunch of girls on us for that. Yeah, we murdered 3 out of the 5 people in the family. So what? It's disgusting. Thankfully, one of them was sentenced to life without parole, which is honestly the worst punishment, because even if he got in death, that's not enough for him. He shouldn't go out that easily. He should suffer in prison. I hope his cellmate is a gay rapist who is aggressive. And I hope they never, ever, ever, ever get out. The other 2, they're going to be sentenced in January 2026, if I am not mistaken. But thankfully they were all found. It's sad. It just makes me... I'm scared. Because this can happen to anyone. It can happen to you. It can happen to your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, grandpa. It's insane. Insane. And stuff worse like this happens. There is worse stuff than this that happens every single day. And I just question, why were we given free will? Seems to do more harm than good. The little kids, they saw their parents just lifeless on the floor, their older brother just dead on the floor. It was insane. The mom called it 911, but didn't talk. And they had security cameras everywhere. Thank God they had those security cameras. Imagine what else they could have done. They could have been less merciful for another house. They could have robbed other people. They could have done unimaginable things. It's just insane how people can even think of the actual brutality that goes on in other places. Like, people, like, humans lack humanity. It's disgusting. Humans are the worst. Humans bring war, bring crimes, bring freaking assault, sexual assault. Just, it's... I haven't really been hearing many people talking about this, maybe because it happened about 2 years ago. But, like, I just heard of it, figured I can't say nothing. Rest in peace to them. Wish nothing on their children that were left traumatized, but good. I wish them nothing but happiness and success. Or stuff like this happens in, like, cartels, gangs. It's disgusting. It just makes me think, how can people be so, like... Just, how can people be so heartless? Devil Dog, don't you dare say that is a Kanye reference. I am not intending any Kanye references in this video. Everything I say, I mean it in this way I'm saying it, not in a Kanye way. except for this. Anyway, see ya.